Leave the trading to the pros with AP Social Trading. Invest smart, hassle-free, and enjoy passive income with peace of mind.
There is a substantial risk of loss associated with trading forex, binary options, stocks, or equities, collectively, asset classes. Only risk capital should be used for trading. Trading in any asset classes is not appropriate for everyone. Past performance is not necessarily indicative of future results. No representation is being made that investors will make profits or will not sustain losses. Before trading in any asset classes, investors should consult with their professional broker, financial advisor, or financial consultant to determine whether trading asset classes is appropriate. Investors who trade in any asset classes should only do so if the capital used for this purpose represents funds that an investor can afford to lose without adversely impacting the investor's lifestyle. No trading strategy or methodology is without risk of loss. No trading strategy is risk-free, and no trading strategy can guarantee profits or freedom from losses. Investors risk losing the cost to execute any transaction, including associated commissions or fees. You should carefully consider whether trading in any asset class is appropriate for you in light of your investment experience and financial resources. Any trading decisions you make are solely your responsibility and at your own risk. None of the statements or materials in the Auvoria Prime chat rooms constitute a solicitation or recommendation to buy or sell.
Welcome everybody to this month, Kraitos and KraitosX Insight Call for month of January. First of all, Happy New Year to everyone. Today we have like a lot of things to talk about, so get your pen and paper so you can write some things down. Also, when the recording is going to be available for everyone, please share it with your team so people understand how the new strategies work, how they can implement other strategies, and so on. So let's jump into action straight away. If you have any questions, just write them in the chat, or even better in questions and answer, and in the end I'm gonna answer all of your questions. Okay, so first of all, we're gonna jump into KraitosX because I know that a lot of people have questions about the new strategy, how it works, why it's closing out negative trades, and so on. So as you can see here, this is my account. Currently, we have one trade open because on this account, I am running one trade strategy. So this strategy, everybody that is using it, you have to understand that is closing out negative trades when the trend changes. We are looking at a trend on the M1 and then also for the entries on M5 time frame, and we have different indicators on different time frames. So I'm not gonna go into all the specifics, but anyway, as you can see here, this is like a prime example what happened today. So let's look here a little bit into the history. Okay, so as you can see here, we were on the M1, we are on the M1 looking at the trend. So we were here like on above the moving averages and so on. So Kraitos got a signal to open up a buy. Then when the buy got open, we didn't reach our take profit. We were a little bit in the positive. It didn't close out, unfortunately, but this is how trading is. So then you can see here, the market suddenly dropped. I think it was some news or something. And then like when the trend changed, it actually closes it out in a loss. So all of this is okay because in trading, we will always take losses. Like why I personally like these strategies, because gold, it's unpredictable. It can move really fast and it can move into one direction for a longer period of time. And this is what we all saw in before the New Year's when the gold was just like on a run, on a bullish run. So now we closed out in a negative. And then if we go here farther, you can see here that now we open up a sell. Why? Because the market was below the moving averages and so on. So now we are in a sell. Like right now, I think it's also going to close us out into a negative. But why is this actually happening? So you understand, because right now we are looking at the M1 time frame. But if we switch to H4, you can see that the market is in a consolidation. So the market is going sideways. As you can see here, right here, the market, it's moving sideways. So that means that the market is looking for a breakout into one direction. If you can see here, like if I show you like how people usually analyze the market, you can see here that we have a triangle, okay? And this triangle, it's getting squeezed. The market is getting squeezed into this triangle. So now what we can expect either that the market is going to break down and we're going to see a fast move to the downside, or we're going to see a move to the upside. It's going to break out because right now you can see it's already from 8th of November. It's just in a consolidation like that. So now some softwares, even Kraitos, if you have like more trades open and you can open managing trades and so on, now most of the softwares are gonna work really nice. Why they're gonna work really nice? Because it's like few pips up, few pips down. Okay. But then what it usually happens when the market breaks out, then these softwares usually lose or get people in trouble. Why? Because the market moves fast away from their entry. And then what the softwares try to do, they try to cost average these things out. But with our strategy, this is not going to happen because we are always going to be on the right side of the trend. So what does that mean? If the market breaks out, we're going to close out the sell, and then it's just going to keep opening up buys. And we are always protected in this way because you're not never going to get in trouble. So this is really important to know. I'm running settings. I'm going to open up. I'm running default settings. So this account, I'm not running anything special. So you guys can also see my settings are standard settings that we have 0.01 per thousand dynamic entry, buy and sell at the same time, true. And the minimum required distance between trades and decision units in pips, they don't matter here because we only have one trade. So everything is default, how it comes pre-programmed for you. And this is like what is now happening. So we are down now, like I think like 1% for the day. This is like nothing major because in the back test, it showed that it can even do like 2, 3, 5% in a day when the market is trending. But as I explained to you, the market is now in the consolidation. So it's like just like going up and down a little bit and then it's closing us out in a negative. Okay. So we just have to be patient with this strategy. I know that some people don't like this, like some of my customers did message me. So Dominik, I don't like this, that it's like closing out the negatives. Can we like go and revert like to our strategy that we were running before? So this is nothing hard to do. So I told my customers, hey, like if you want to, we can revert back, but then just have to keep in mind that we can get into some drawdown. So you have to be prepared for that. So if you are a person that doesn't want to take losses, I put like a strategy I'm gonna show you right now for people. So what we did here, okay? If you want to run like that, like a strategy that we were running before, don't trade position size under 0.04 per 4,000, okay? Then I have the entry choice. I have dynamic entry. I have buy and sell at the same time, also set to true. And then I have minimum required distance between trades in pips. I have it here set to 1,800 and 2,600. So these are like the standard settings that we were running before. But now you also have adaptive trade spacing. Okay, so what does the adaptive trade spacing mean? Is that it uses ADR. So that means like how much did the market move in a period of time? How big the candles were, and so on. So here, adaptive trade spacing ADR, I set it here to 0.5, and I set the adaptive decision units, I put them to 0.25. So now KraitosX, it's automatically adjusting the minimum required distance between trades and decision units based on ADR, and I set ADR for the last 14 days. Okay, so this is fully automatic. If you don't want to have this automatic, then you have to set here to 0 and here to 0, and then these settings will apply. Okay, but this customer said, let's try it out with all automatic because I don't want to like go in and change things. So we did it like that, the ATR, as I explained. Then smart money time frame. We have it at 5 minutes, and then here quantum zone strategy we have to false, and quantum zone strategy dynamic lot size we also have it to false. And then really important, if you want to run like a standard strategy, is that you put close opposite direction upon crossing structural levels to false, okay? Because this is the setting that closes out the trades if the trades go against the trend, okay? So that you understand. Initial trade take profit. I have it here at 150. If you want to be more conservative, you can put it at 100. And then managing trades, take profit. I set it to 25. I just want to be out of the trades. And then I want to restart trading so I don't have a lot of managing trades open. Then we have here hedge settings. Hedge settings, I have it for now set to false. We did yesterday already like some updates on Kratos X and also Kratos Elite that we're going to be testing now for the next week. I think that with these settings, we're going to minimize with the one trade strategy the losses for at least 50% or not more. So that means, let's say, example, if we lost today like $100, now with the re-optimized hedging, I think we're gonna lose only $50 or even less, maybe like $20, $30, or maybe sometimes we're gonna even come out in a positive. So we are already advancing because in the live market you can see like more things that you can see in the back test. I'm more a visual person and I like to see how everything plays together. So we're going to start testing it today and then it's going to be coming out really soon because it's just like some little tweaks. Then I have the risk management. I have it to conservative. I always like to be conservative on the start because if something, let's say, happens in the market, I can always say to open up a bigger lot size, but it's harder if you already have a big lot size open and then you want to go smaller. Okay, it's always better to go smaller first and then you raise the max lot size and so on. Because I have it here automatically adjust max lot size, it automatically calculates everything. So this one doesn't matter. Relaxing after X many trades, I have it set to 5. Chill out mode when percentage of drawdown is reached, it's at 10. 25 here you have to decide yourself like what are you willing to risk if you're let's say running a strategy that it's cost averaging, that it's opening up more trades, because if you're running a strategy with one trade you will never reach such a high drawdown. It's just impossible to reach such a high drawdown because the trade is going to be closed out way sooner than you could reach such a drawdown. Keep trading after equity protector it's reached. I always have it set to false. I don't want Kraitos to jump into trades straight away when it closes out the trades. If it happens, I want to see what is going on in the market and so on, so then I can say when I want to put Kraitos back to the chart. MT5 notification is set to 5, and then the magic number is set to 33. Okay, so when you have the trades open, you cannot change the magic number. If you don't have any trades open, you can put here now any magic number. If you want to see, like, let's say you went from this strategy to the different strategy, then you can compare with the magic number, do analysis in my FX book and FX Blue to see which strategy works better, which perform better, and so on. So this is like, in a nutshell, what I'm running. It's these settings for people that don't want to close trades when the trades go into negative. They want to have the cost averaging and so on. And on the one trade strategy, I'm just running the default settings that are preset once you pull Kratos X onto the chart. Is there maybe any questions about these two strategies or any questions about X and how it works? Please put them into the chat. So, or question and answers, Q&A, so I can answer all of your questions. That's why we're here, so we can answer all of your questions. You can just write them down and then I'm gonna answer them to you. What it goes with Kraitos Elite? With Kraitos Elite, I didn't change anything whatsoever. I'm running, I would say, like standard settings, but anyway, I'm gonna show you the settings so you can see. So I like to run like more of the pairs. I'm running all the standard pairs, as you can see above: AUD CAD, AUD USD, Euro USD, NZD USD, GBP USD, and NZD CAD. So these are the pairs that people run. If you are a conservative person and you don't want to get, let's say now, into like some trouble, don't trade these pairs underneath. Just don't put them in. Okay. I know how it works, so this is why I have them inside. I also can go in and like change things if there would be something to change. But then I have it here set also the entry. I have it set to dynamic lot size. I have it set to buy and sell at the same time. My decision units are a minimum required distance in 70 and 40. Also, in the next update, you will have on Kratos Elite automatic. So the decision units are also based on ADR and minimum required distance between trades. Also in ADR, I have here set to allow correlating pairs. For if you're like more of a conservative person, it's better that you have here for bit correlating pairs. What does that mean? If you have Euro USD open, it's not going to open up any other pair that has in Euro inside or USD dollar inside. Okay. Trading pause, trading resume. I have it set that it trades the whole day. Everything else here, it's on false. Then the initial trade take profit, it's at 30 through 10, 40 through 10. So all standard. For now, I have the hedging set to false, but if I would have them on, I would have them pips in drawdown, 15 pips in drawdown, pips in positive before opening up a hedge 0, 20, 10 through, and then I have it set to 5. So this is like how I'm running them if I would be running them, but for now I have it set to false. Then we have the conservative here, also risk management, conservative, automatic adjusting of the lot size, relaxing after X many trades. I have it set here to like 10 because it's really hard that it's going to open up 10 trades because I have chill out when percentage of drawdown it's reached at 10. And then equity protector is also at 25. Keep trading after equity protector, it's reached false, and then 0 and 22. So these are like my settings for Elite. They're working. Right now, we are in a little bit of a drawdown, nothing major. Let me see what we have. Right now, we are like in 12% drawdown. Euro USD, it's most of it, and Euro GBP. But I see that it's like starting to turn around. But yeah, it's like nothing major. Sometimes it happens because the dollar is really strong because of Donald Trump winning the American election. So people started putting money back into the USD. Okay, I have here question. I'm satisfied with the safety of KraitosX, which is my top priority, but my profits are lower than expected. I'm using multi-man broker with default setting 0.05,000 and have made only in nearly 2 weeks. I'll be more happy with anything between 5 to 10. How can I improve my results? So with this, I just explained to you guys that because the market is consolidating, it's not like the trending market and it's like closing us out like with a negative trades. This is like why it's like a lower drawdown. So if you would like to have bigger bigger profit, then you would have to like adjust the settings so you have like let's say more trades open, it doesn't close all the trades. But for now, I wouldn't do that this week because this week it's also NFP, so we can also expect like some movements on Friday. And I wouldn't do it for now. We are also, as I said, we are exploring something with the hedges that I think that it's going to lower what we lose and also then give us better results. But if you want to like then go with the managing trades and so on, just watch the recording, pause it where you have the settings. But I can also put the settings into the KraitosX announcement channel. So you guys can then see and decide for yourself if there will be something that you would like to run on your accounts. Also, like my account right now, it's like down, but I don't worry about that because I saw on the back test how it works. Like for 7, 8 years, there was like losses. There were like, let's say, weeks that they were negative. There were also some months that were negative, but in the long run, it always came up on top. So for me, with gold, especially like this, that it's more important to be on the safe side than I would say like to try to catch like every single profit just so we can see profit and our accounts growing like every day because it's technically it is possible, but you're just like exposing yourself to like more risk. And for me, I'm like just like thinking, okay, if it works for 8 years, definitely it's gonna work in the future. And this is now like we came out with KraitosX with the new settings, excuse me, before the New Year's and the Christmas. And Christmas and New Year's are usually always like the slowest market, slowest time in the market.
Trade confidently with Kraitos, your AI trading partner. Let Kraitos handle the markets while you focus on what matters most.
And this is going to be like at least to like the 15th of January when the market starts picking up, the volume is coming back into the market and so on. So for now, I would just be like patient. We can always change things, but if we are up, we are up. So this is good. Like I always say, it's better to be up a little bit than be down a lot. Okay, because in the end, profit it's profit. But I know how it's working. I know like how people think because, as I said, like I got like also like a lot of questions from my customers. So I told them like it's either is this or is that. Like just decide yourself what would you like. I even suggest a single entry for Kraitos Elite. Yes, I'm also working on settings for this, but forex pairs are a little bit different than the gold. So we're also gonna adjust that. We're also working on that you will be able to run different settings of Kraitos Elite for different pairs. That's why we also expose the magic number, so you can be like, okay, the pairs that have like I don't know 8 yard this way, they move like less. You can have like smaller decision units and smaller uh, um, between trades, space between trades. But then let's say if you have JPY pairs that move a lot, you can be running different pairs on USD JPY. So we also created that. I think it's gonna be available with the next update. But then I have to like also record a training so you guys understand everything, how it works, how to set it up. It's gonna be a little bit more not complicated, but it's a little bit more advanced for like a common user. So yeah, we are working like on a lot of things. We are also working to like do everything way easier for a new customer where they won't have to like input settings and so on. But we are really close to also getting this. And then I think that you guys are gonna be really happy because it's gonna be more like not optimized, but more automatically done for you, so you don't have to like think about the settings. Yes, the it came like to a, I would say we forgot to put like the right settings because we were like doing so many things, and also it's already in the new update is going to be fixed. You can avoid this is appearing. No, it doesn't affect the performance. It's just the wrong comment. We put the wrong comment in, so it's gonna be also fixed. But it doesn't uh, do anything for Kratos. It's just that we know that the Kratos put these traits in. If somebody says, "Oh, Kratos did that," Kratos did that, so we can check if it was really done this way. Okay. Any other questions, maybe? Okay, ensure transparency and verify that we are receiving the same traits as you would be. Right, verify. Okay. Yes, I already posted my one trade strategy, my FX book. I open everything so you guys can follow. Let me check. I can maybe just put it here also in the chat. I can also then put it into the channel. Just let me see where this is it. Pum, pum, pum. Okay. Okay, here it is. But yeah, we're all getting the same settings. There's like nothing that I have like something different. So I put it here into the chat. So you guys try to click it. Okay. Then so this is this. Any other questions maybe? Okay. Yeah, Niklas, just type a question and I can answer for you. I see that you raised the hand. I'm really impressed with the single interest rate and I can feel potential in the result. As you mentioned, ongoing improvements. I believe this could truly be a game. Yeah, like I also like believe that the one trade strategy is gonna be like the game changer in the long run. We just have to give it like a chance. As I said, like it worked in the back test. It's gonna work here too, but it's like really like the market is what the market is. But you know how it is in the back test, you can like run like few months really fast. but here like it feels like an eternity that we come like to the results because like it takes longer in a real market because the day it's a day. Then like in backtest, you do like a month in few minutes, and then the results look how they look because you can do 7 years in like I don't know, like in a day, and you have results for 7 years. Like I wish I could do 7 years, 7 years in forex, also like in few hours, and get the results that you can get like in 7 years. The next round of the improvements is gonna be next week, the latest. We didn't like do so many changes. We just have to like upload, do like the tests now, and everything how it should. But yeah, next week, the latest, next Saturday. Yeah, that's also true what Jak just said, that we will not be 100% getting the exact same trades, due to the differences in brokers, account types, and so on, and like sometimes spreads, sometimes then also the latency, and it's like different things, but most of it is gonna be here. It's not like such a big difference, but yeah, it's gonna be like some little differences. That's like definitely that is gonna be. What is except it's so hard to say because in the back test we couldn't see like what the result is on like per month. This is why I started just for this example, I started $1,000 account. So we can see with exactly like $1,000, just let it run, what is gonna happen. So we have like the results that everybody can see, and then like once the days pass, the weeks pass, we're gonna have like a better estimate what it does. But as I see right now, it does like 13 to 14 trades a day. What it's really amazing, we just have to get now up a little bit the how would I say, the win ratio. And I think that the win ratio is gonna go up now with the hedging that we implemented yesterday, because I already saw like today, like because I went and see like the trades, when the trades open, when the trades close. Okay, we will have the hedge here. What it will happen when the hedge would close, and so on. And I'm just like waiting that they upload to the new version to my VPS, and then as soon as it's gonna be uh, uploaded, then we're gonna start testing. We are like 8 people in the beta test group, so a lot of people are gonna be running like a lot of different settings. Why the wins are smaller because we just go like for 100 to 150 pip movement. And then when it comes to the loss and all the indicators can like follow so fast that it would like close it like straight away, but the indicators have to come like to a different situations that they close out the trades. And this is like when it's gonna become the hedge is gonna come into the play, because how we did the hedge now, we can say like, okay, if gold is like I don't know, like let's say you're trading with 0.01, but if gold it's like $2 in negative, open up a hedge. And then if the market starts dropping more, and right now like how you said it was like $12 in minus, then the initial trade is gonna be $12 in minus, but the hedge is gonna be, let's say, if we go with 0.50% of the hedge, 50% of the hedge, then the hedge would be between $5 to $7 in profit. So that means that we already lowered the exposure and the loss for more than 50%. But then when the market is going to be and it's going to close out the initial trade in a negative, it's not going to close out the hedge straight away, but it's going to work the hedge like how it's an initial trade. So it's going to put a stop loss into the hedge, and the hedge can even do more, like it can even totally cancel out the loss that we had with the initial trade. Yeah, this is like how we're gonna improve what I just said, like with the hedges, because you cannot, you have to have like pre-programmed conditions, like when the market drops, but that when the market drops, like today when it happened, the market can just drop like for 300 pips on gold, and then the indicators and everything, it cannot follow so fast the market because it has to like close candles and so on, so indicators can follow, and then it's like already like in a bigger drawdown. So this is how we can minimize this with opening up hedges when the market drops, let's say like 20 pips, 30 pips, 40 pips, whatever we're going to see, it's the best. Yeah, there's also the backtest document. You can like go through everything. There's like settings and so on. It's publicly available. You have the back settings link in the Kraitos announcement channel, KraitosX announcement channel, so you can look through everything. And I think also it's on the help desk. Thank you. Yeah, like I'm telling you guys, like I really want like the best EA for myself and foremost because I want to do like a lot of profit in the markets. I want to do profit safe, and also like I want like the best product ever that we can all be proud of, and we can like stand like firmly behind it, and we can really like show people like what we created, and we can really create like a lot of success stories that we already created in trading forex. I don't know any other company that has like so many MyFX books and so on, like where people can actually see like real trading, real results. Because most companies are just, I don't know, selling how we say like signals, and then everybody is always winning. But I know that like we are on the right path, and I really think this is like our year. It's not like only me, it's like the whole beta test team. It's like putting a lot of effort in like testing other things than me, and then also doing the back test and so on. So we are like really like committed like to have like success, that you guys have success, because this is like the only path that we all have success. And yeah, we will never stop until we don't figure it out. I think we're really close to figuring it out, especially with this like one trade strategy. And yeah, we're gonna have like a lot of profits. Thank you guys for attending this call. We will see you next month. If you have any questions, just reach out on the support. If there's something that support can answer, they always forward the messages to me so I can answer them. But yeah, we will also start doing like more training videos and so on, and how to implement different strategies. And also really soon we will also get something really amazing for you guys, where they're going to be just like different strategies that you're going to connect to different strategies, and you will not have to worry about settings. You will not have to worry about anything. Every single strategy is going to be have an attached MyFX book, but so it's going to be really easy for all of you. Yes, definitely. My focus is on gold on a single trade strategy because I really love it. I don't like cost averaging and so on, because in the end, cost averaging can work for certain period of time and they just can wipe out your account. But with the one trade strategy, there's like no way that it can wipe up your account. But yeah, I will definitely improve it and do this. Thank you guys. Talk to you soon and have a great day, and be careful. This week it's NFP week, so trade responsibly. I share it here in the to everyone in the webinar chat, but I will also share it into the X announcement channel on Telegram, so you can all have it. Bye guys. Have a great day.